Are you looking to build a garage gym, but you don't want to spend a lot of money? Let me share with you my tips and tricks that I figured out to get this garage gym built for under $2,000. So I'm going to talk to you guys right here. It's kind of weird because I'm kneeled down on the ground. I've got my wide angle lens on, but I want you guys to really be able to capture what you see behind me. So this garage gym has everything you absolutely need to work out any body part. Now, of course, there are a couple things I wish I could put in here, like a corner cable rack with stacked weights, or a Smith machine, or an adductor machine, but there's just no space in a garage gym. And I promise you that everything I've chosen in here is super versatile and can target every body part. So because I personal train, and this is literally only half of the garage, if you look in that mirror right there, you can see my husband's pride of joy under that cover. So that car is mostly in our garage at all times. If I ever wanted to use the whole garage, I do have that option because my mats do go out another 2 feet under his car. So I do have more space if I need it. But as you can see, I'm literally using just one side of a 2-car garage. My car also fits in this garage with all my equipment, and that was huge for me. I really wanted to make sure my garage was versatile, clean, and didn't have too much equipment. But not only that, I really wanted my garage to be under a budget, because you know what? Exercise equipment is very expensive, extremely expensive, and everything I bought behind me here, I bought on a budget. So everything you see in this garage is less than $2,000, and I know y'all might be shocked to say that it's under $2,000, but I promise you it is. I'll kind of go through some of my tips and tricks in this video, but first, the first thing I want to talk to you about is my flooring. Flooring is huge. Let me move my mat away. This guy right here, as you can see, I have 2 different types of flooring. Right there, I have 3 mats that have kind of a cobblestone look, and then I have these that look, I don't know what they're called actually, but this weird line thing. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna call it, this weird line thing. And I have 6 of those. These are 4x6 mats, and this is where the money's at, and I'm not even kidding you. If you have a tractor supply store or some kind of farming supply store, anywhere near your house, I highly suggest that you go get your mats from them. These are from Tractor Supply, and I could only fit in the back of our vehicle about 3 mats at a time, and I bought them on Black Friday. On Black Friday, you're gonna get about $10 off. It happens every year. So this is 3 years worth of mats. The first year I got it, I got 3, and I was like, that's gonna be enough. The next year I was like, no, I need more. I got 3 more. And then finally I ended up with 3 more, and I reconfigured my garage. They're normally about 40 bucks. This is, as of now, 2018. And then on Black Friday, for the past 4 or 5 years, they've put them for sale at $10 off. So talk about a deal. Now, the reason I say Tractor Supply, go to get these mats, these are horse stall mats. They come in 4x3 or 4x6. Highly recommend the 4x6. You're gonna get more of your money's worth. Also, these mats are 3/4 of an inch thick. They're very thick, they're full rubber, and they're very durable. When you go to any gym supplier store, generally the mats you're looking at are about a 1/2 inch, and they're gonna run you at least $50 a mat, about the same size portion as well. So you really, really wanna get to a Tractor Supply or any farming supply store to look for these type of mats. I look really shiny, don't I? So, never mind my shiny skin right now. It's really hot here and really muggy. You can feel my fan. That's my first tip, is starting with good quality mats. I'm gonna link up here my 4 basic pieces of equipment to start your home gym. Now, for anybody starting a home gym and you're not sure if you're committed, I highly recommend doing small pieces at a time. Don't go out and spend $500 and get a nice garage flooring done with some good expensive pieces of equipment that you know you're never going to use. In the 4 basic pieces of equipment, they're extremely versatile and very, very reasonable. I will also add another video that talks about some of the next options if you want to upgrade your gym. Now, if you are set, you already have a lot of dumbbells, you already have equipment, you want a squat rack, and you know you need the space because you're committed to exercising, then go out and buy these mats. Like I said, they're very heavy. So if you're a lady watching this, which I assume is so, I highly recommend getting some help. We have a Cherokee, and only 3 mats fit in the back of our Cherokee. So if you have a flatbed truck, that's where it's at. So, second tip is garage sales, yard sales, garage sales, yard sales. I am not kidding you. There are people time and time again that get on the New Year's resolution kick, they buy a bunch of equipment, and then they sell it off. It happens every single year, and a lot of the times you're gonna find people selling their equipment around the holiday times. One, they're selling stuff they haven't used all year, and they're probably trying to make extra cash for Christmas. Sometimes that happens. Or 2, they're gonna be selling it right around the New Year's because they know people are looking for those pieces of equipment. So I would keep your eyes open on any yard sale pages like Facebook, in your community, definitely Craigslist as well. Over on my left-hand side, there is a dumbbell rack. And I got a set of dumbbells. They're hexagon, they're the regular hexagon dumbbells. These run about $1 a pound. So understanding your price point for all your equipment is really important. So $1 a pound for the hex dumbbells. These are not the rubber ends. The rubber end hexes run about $1.50 a pound. But I got this rack with 10s, 15s, 20s, 25s, 30s, and 35s, including the rack, from a guy that was upgrading his garage equipment for $150. That, my friends, is a complete steal. So you need to keep your eyes open for that. Also, you want to look for sales. A lot of places always have stuff on sale. The squat rack behind me, which I'll talk about in more detail, it's probably one of the cheapest squat racks I could find on the market. That's a HR 500. Yes, HR 500. It's from Dick's Sporting Goods. I got that thing for $250 at Dick's during Black Friday. I searched around, and that was the best deal I can find. I wanted a half squat because I wanted to be able to have a pull-up rack at the top. I don't know if you can see my pull-up bars there, but I really, really wanted my pull-up bars. So that's what I got there. Very reasonable. And then, as you can see behind me, I'll move to the side here. Let me move to the side. I've got in the back there, I've got some kettlebells. I still don't have as many kettlebells as I would like, but I do have a very good amount, at least for me and my clients. I kind of would like more, but it hasn't been needed, so I didn't buy any more, right? I've got some slam balls. I don't have as many as I'd like again, but I have what's needed and used. This beautiful, beautiful box stepper thing. It's not just a stepper, guys. I'll go into more detail about that piece of equipment as well. That's a Reebok step. It's a Reebok step slash, I don't even know what it's called actually anymore, but it's basically like our bench, step bench-ish. Highly versatile, awesome, awesome, awesome. So I'll show you guys awesome sauce later on. Then I've got, here's my fingers. Where are my fingers going in my camera? Then I've got these Libre bars. Super amazing, again, piece of equipment. And that mirror there, guys, and these were all things I found sales on. So I didn't just find these items and buy them. So my Libre bars, my kettlebells, some of those are new, some of those are used. This beautiful mirror here, which is 72 inches by, I think it's 4 feet. 3 feet by 5 feet. I think it's 3 by 5. It's a 3 by 5. That came from a neighbor of mine. They bought their house and it was kind of just hanging in their garage. They didn't want it. But that kind of mirror is a stock mirror that gets put into homes that people build in, like, you know, communities where they build a lot of the same houses. That's a stock mirror. You can get that at Lowe's or Home Depot for very expensive, but look for somebody that's remodeling their house and trying to get rid of that, because that's not fancy. That's not a fancy bathroom mirror, although I like those kinds of bathroom mirrors. It's not something fancy. So that's something that you can easily get from someone yard selling it. All right. Then you see I've got my stability balls in the background, and then here at the back corner, I have my Bosu stacks and my 2 Bosu balls. Behind that is a box jump, a speaker system, and then my fan. Very important, you need a fan. So tip number 1 is my mats, because mats are very expensive. So you want to go to a Tractor Supply or a farming supply store to get horse stall mats. Tip number 2 is to secondhand garage sales, Craigslist, Facebook pages. Third tip is Play It Again Sports, or any used sports store where they do secondhand sports equipment. So a lot of these things were also there. And my final 4th tip is to look for sales. Like I said, Black Friday sales, any types of sales. A lot of companies offer sales depending on the time of year and depending what kind of product they're looking to promote. So with those tips, I promise you, you can get a really good garage gym for very, very reasonable. What you absolutely need to do is you need to price check. And Amazon is amazing too. So Amazon warehouse deals are freaking awesome. I've gotten a lot of stuff from Amazon warehouse deals. I will post everything that I have in here. I will post links below so you can price check them on Amazon. I really, really, really want you guys to be able to find the best deals possible on building a home gym. So price check it. Sometimes you can buy things, excuse me, I changed my position. Sometimes you can buy things on Walmart.com, have it site to store shipped, and it's cheaper than buying the product in the store. I know that sounds absolutely crazy, but I've done that with some dumbbells as well. It's really dark, but right under my rack here with my dumbbells, I have neoprene dumbbells. So neoprene dumbbells are the coated ones that aren't gonna get your fingers all crazy. And those I have 12s, 10s, 8s, 5, 4s, 3s. 2s and 1s for the boys so they can exercise too. Neoprene dumbbells run about $2 a pound. So anytime you see these kind of deals where it's cheap, your hex is under $1 a pound, your hex with the rubber is under $1.50 a pound, kettlebells run $1.50 to $2 a pound, neoprene $2 a pound, these Libra bars are about $120. This stepper is about $180. Don't be afraid to get off brands. It's totally okay. Bosu, the Bosu and the stacks, the Bosu ball itself runs about $150. The stacks run about, I think, $80 a piece. And then you guys can't see it all the way back there hanging up, but I have some other products there hanging that I'll talk about in another video. But keep those tips in mind, that if you're going to sales sites and yard sales and price checking and looking around and shopping around and taking your time, you're going to save a lot of money. I hope this was really helpful for you. If you have any questions about any of the products I talked about and why I chose them, I will get back to you. I will answer the reasons down below. But then again, I am also going to create some new videos talking about some of these other products that I have in here that are super versatile, that you can use to do all sorts of exercises, all right? So tell me in the comments below what your favorite piece of exercise equipment is, what you find the most versatile, and what kind of bargain you got on it. As always, mahalo for joining me. Work hard and God bless. Aloha.